You're touching my face. Stop touching my face, Nina.
I was telling Nigel the other day when I was thinking, because I do that at times.
You think a lot, Mama. It's a friend of yours.
So I was thinking that I think it's a good thing that I don't have sons, because
so
my amazing daughters will give me sons when you get married.
Probably not.
Are you?
It all depends on what this.
Nina, are you gonna get married?
No.
You're never gonna get married?
I don't know.
Unless they, you know, lift that whole.
Do you like females?
Yeah, I was just thinking that unless they lift the gay law.
I am going to continue being strict.
Yeah, I think Nadia. It killed it for Nadia when she was in what? What grade was that when that girl tried to kiss you?
Kindergarten.
I see the girl.
Goes to strict.
She was like, no.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't like girls either.
Oh, I was in high school when the girls came into the bathroom with me. Yeah, I was attacked in a bathroom.
The same stuff. That's nothing.
Oh, no, they bum rushed him.
Oh.
Did you whoop him?
No, I didn't whoop them. They were huge.
I would hit back. Like, you better get off me. I'm straight.
I was a freshman. I was teeny. I
I'd be
was
glad
like,
they went throwing
I think I was
pennies.
like 4'5", 4.
National.
Hmm.
Throwing pennies at freshmen. How dare you.
I was short. So when that little incident occurred, it was not pleasant. Thank God somebody walked in, and 2 females left. They left me alone. And then after that, I developed friends that always took care of me. She was a senior.
Oh.
So that's why I got to sit. As a freshman, I got to hang out with the seniors.
Oh, that is very good.
It worked in my favor. I think it means spicy.
Good night, it's nice then.
Okay. Give me your hand. Hold on. Nice.
I can taste the spice.
Are you good? Does that mean you're good? Because you're like. I mean, I taste a hint of spice in the background. I mean, and by spice I mean spicy, like hot.
Mama, I like it. Mama.
Nige, what do you think?
I think it's good.
Do you need more, or are we good?
Mm.
No, not do you need it and you need more food. I meant, do you need? Should I add more spicy to this?
No, I mean.
Just a nice, just a kick.
Yes.
I thought so.
Need nothing
I
else,
got it.
Mama?
Okay.
Oh, I found another. Hold on, because I think it's in the food. Here, give me your hand. Oh no, maybe not. Not you. Come here.
No.
Give me your hand, Nice. I found the kick. It kicked me right as I was swallowing the last bit.
You down? Bowser. My throat feels better now. That's how strong that one is. My hurting throat from using this was. Feels a little bit better.
No, your food is showing.
It is.
Mm-mm.
She took her tongue. That's nasty.
I
Taste
taste
it?
it. Yeah.
I think we're good, no?
Yeah, it's good.
All we gotta do is put the bread, that big loaf of Italian bread, in the oven
Mhm.
to bake. I love you too.
Lena.
What?
Move Mom's thermos. It's in your face.
So is all the spices.
Yes, it is.
No. The spices are fine.
You know, you need to get more rest because your eyes are really dark.
Okay.
Nadia too.
I'm surprised we're not even playing music in the background.
I'm never running my eyes so dark. Go away. I'm not old enough.
Do you know why?
Because I don't sleep.
Yeah, that's one good reason.
And you sleep and you
What time do
read
you go
and
to sleep?
sleep.
I don't know.
Well, last night you guys went to bed like what, 11?
Yes.
It was 10 and some change.
Stop.
What's wrong? You were pulling it too hard?
No, I got an itch in my eye. That's probably why.
Pull your headband back.
All that hair.
That ain't funny.
Stop it.
Maybe. You're blinding me, Nasha. You're blinding me a lot. I'm seeing things now. I'm seeing colors. Oh my gosh, there's a dog on my face. Get it off.
There's a blue on your face, mommy. Back it off.
It's a
Okay.
dog with the underwear. I mean, underwear.
There's a dot. There's a dot on your underwear.
I said there's a dog. I was meant to say there's a dog with an umbrella that's strapped to its tail. But I said there's a dog with an underwear.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Continue recording.
Liza FaceTimed me. She said there was a dog with underwear on.
Didn't mean to say. I meant there was a dog with an umbrella.
Umbrella. Umbrella.
Umbrella.
He
Food.
said umbrella.
Spell it.
Umbrella.
Nadia's going to spell umbrella for the crowd. Nadia's going to be spelling umbrella.
UMBRELLA.
We'll let the people on YouTube decide if that's true.
Umburger.
Look at me.
Mama, you're funny.
You're funny too, love.
Yay. Oh, this is my bliss too. I don't know what it is.
So talk normally for a while.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Typical.
Say it again.
So good.
That's my bike, by the way.
Ola. I think I messed up. I'm not sure. She scares me a lot. Yeah, my name's Gabby.
Well, Nyjah films the Italian loaf. Nyjah, Booty girls take the seasonings and put them away along with the mayo.
Away with you, seasonings.
And mayonnaise.
I'm going to cut the loaf
Woo! She's
so we
going
can put it in the oven to bake.
Mama, go good. Yeah.
Really?
I think.
Really?
I think.
Stop it.
It's not next week.
She said I'll see y'all next week.
Don't look at me. I hope.
Goodbye, Friday.
Should I record you cutting the bread? Sure.
Tweet, tweet, tweet. She's cutting the bread. Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
We are back from the commercial. Nice.
Okay.
You were asking me what I said?
Oh, this bread smells fantastic.
Were you asking me what I said?
Ooh.
I said, oh my gosh, Mom,
Here.
I want to stand up straight. Oh
Smell
my
the
gosh,
bread.
I have to. Oh, I thought you wanted me to eat it.
Nina, don't put it in your face.
It smells good.
It smells good.
I'm
I'm
smelling
not
it.
good. I'm not
Pooty, do me a favor.
good.
Go set the oven for
Really good.
350.
350.
Yes, ma'am.
This is an egg.
Put it back now, Simone.
Thank you.
African egg.
Abracadabra.
There's an airplane on National Space.
Stop looking into the light.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it at people's face.
Sit.
Hey,
Oh,
here,
throw the
see.
raisins out. The raisin boxes, the empty raisin boxes.
Rise.
Nanny, can you help me get that raisin on the floor?
Yes, it's full of.
Can I? Put it away.
I still hate that we didn't put apple in the tuna. I mean the chicken.
It's not good that we don't have apples.
Disregard our laundry tree.
Nah, it's there.
That's why I said disregard it.
No, look at it.
Look at it.
Take a
Stop.
long look at it. That's our clothing.
That's how we air dry our clothes.
Yep, because it's hot in this house.
I'm eating raisins.
Not because it's hot. It's actually because it's more economically sound.
Should take my
That's
raisins.
We're not
it.
wasting any unnecessary heat.
We're just wasting gas.
No, we're not. How are we?
joking.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you're so slow. Give me help.
I don't need help. Oh, let's see how this bread is coming along.
That was almost a finger.
Nina, I need you to scoot over.
There's another seat right there. Oh, that bird looks
Okay.
so delicious.
And when Laura's name, she called.
I said, jeez. I called his
Cheese
nickname.
and crackers.
Are we toasting this now that I think about it because of the way that it smells and feels? We don't have to, but I kind of wouldn't mind warming it up a
Oh
little.
my gosh, it's a mouse.
What, baby?
It's a Cinderella mouse.
What's Cinderella Mouse? What?
You know how when you look in the light, I was just seeing dogs with umbrellas and underwear and airplanes on Nash's face.
On your own, bro.
It's a little Cinderella mouse.
Oh, okay. You're hallucinating. That goes great with the multiple personalities.
Oh,
It does.
Cinderella's coming to our... No, that's not Cinderella. That's Sleeping Beauty. She's asleep.
How you go?
Oh my gosh, a piece of bread.
Because I don't feed them. I don't feed them.
Here you go.
That's your bread. Mom's
That's
going to give me
yours.
my own.
Oh, yeah, I was going to.
You feed me, Mommy. You wouldn't have me. Where'd the salad go? Where'd it go?
My
It's
bread.
in the refrigerator resting.
My bread.
But you wouldn't have made
It's
the
exhausted. It just got beaten up.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Let's check out this bread. Boom.
Ooh la la.
Check it out.
Ooh la la.
On the
I just
pizza
wanted
stone.
to toast for a little bit.
Again.
Maybe not toast, but at least warm.
I'm gonna tell you something that I know.
Do you know?
Yes, I know
You know.
something. Yes.
Oh.
Do you know that a polar bear closed up a whale by a little hole right here where it breathes at? It stick its claws in there and yanks it up. A man-eating whale.
That's gross.
Yes, it
It
is.
is nasty.
What happened?
A polar bear grabs the killer whale,
Mhm.
man-eating whale, whatever, by its blowhole.
And yanks it up.
Claws.
It sticks it in there and it yanks it up because a polar bear nails are very, very long and they are very tough.
They're
Tough.
scooped.
Yeah, they're scooped.
It's like I was watching this one video about polar bears.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this mother polar bear turned around for a minute and one of her curious baby polar bears, cubs, decided to run around and it got trapped in a fox trap. And
Aw.
it was a press, so its front paw.
It lost its front paw?
No, the front paw is okay, but the mother polar bear was real scared. So when the mother polar bear heard the baby polar bear crying, so she was like, "Oh no, what am I supposed to do? I can't get it out of the. I'm not a human. What am I supposed to do then?"
Uh-huh.
And so these guys was watching from like, okay, say the polar bears are right here. The guy's all the way down there.
Mhm.
So the baby polar bear is in the middle. The mama polar bear is right there. The other baby polar bear is on the top of the mama.
Mm-hmm.
And so the guy started driving in on this side. It scares the mom all the way down there.
Mm-hmm.
So three of them got out of the car, started helping the baby polar bear.
Mm-hmm.
The mother polar bear couldn't wait. She was running because she's like, they're not
Running away or running towards the child?
no, running towards them.
And that's scary. Because they go really fast. They go from 0 to
So
20, 40?
when
They
it
go
was
to
like
30,
right, it
40,
was like
no,
right
40
there.
something.
So
46.
it was like the mother polar bear's like, they're not gonna hurt me, but they're hurting my child.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like,
She got angry?
Yes, she started running like a madman. And so when she got right there, they got the baby polar bear. They got the cub out, so the cub ran towards his mom. They had to show it twice, so when they did their time. The mother polar bear decided to walk towards them, so she was like right there, running. She had to catch her breath, so she decided to walk. They took it out. They took the fox trap out.
They opened it.
Yeah, they opened it, and the baby polar bear was limping a little bit on this paw. It was limping, but it was still on its feet.
I wonder if it survived.
It survived.
No, I mean afterwards, because they can catch infection. It's not like they can go to the doctor.
They're in the cold. I don't think infection spreads that well.
Sure it does.
I mean, it's an open wound.
But it's like full of snow. It's like no matter where the person goes.
Right, it could still catch
Iced.
infections and stuff like that because
It's still bad.
the snow might not be clean.
Do you know?
You could still bleed to death. I mean, obviously it's going to
No, that
coagulate
too.
a little quicker, but still, the process still exists.
And
Not
then-
to mention if you're not treating it and then it's sitting there. Now, what if he would have gotten, like, the trap itself, would have been filled with
Yeah.
Some kind of
other animals.
venomous thingy.
Right.
Like venom.
No, I wasn't thinking venom. Venom, you mean?
Do you know that when a polar bear get hot, it rolls around in the snow?
Yes. Yes, because polar bears cannot handle the heat.
Cause their
They
fur,
overheat easily.
Yes.
their fur is very, very thick.
Yes, it is.
They
It's
need-
layers.
Yes, it's layers and layers of fur.
But not just regular fur. There's also the
That fur that's like 5.4 inches. long.
right, the fluff that's inside of it, the one that's 5 to 6 inches long. Or is it 4 to 6?
There's one that's 4.9, and there's another that's 5 point.
If you've seen if a polar bear, so say, mommy, this house is about this small, and the polar bear stands up.
Okay.
No one helps me.
Its head would look like this, looking down at the floor. So.
Well, I mean that's only if it's over 11. I mean under 11 feet.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause
Polar bear.
some polar bears can be up to 11 feet.
A polar bear's shoulder comes up to right here. Oh my god. My shoulder.
Not standing though.
On all fours. Oh my god. Imagine I'm the one that's standing up.
They'll come up to its navel.
What? You
Its
would
belly
come up to
button.
its navel.
Tuna.
You would if you were standing and the polar bear stood up.
I don't know what a navel is.
Belly button. Oh, you really don't know what a navel
No, I
is?
don't.
Lift up your shirt and look at it.
No, what? Don't do that.
I'm not saying.
So say
I'm
that
embarrassed to show my
this
tummy.
is the baby polar bear. This is the mother polar bear.
Okay, we're using fruit.
It's the baby polar bear.
Oh, by the way, this is not real fruit.
It's
It is
not
the
real
people.
fruit. This is pretend fruit.
This
There
is not
was-
real fruit because I needed apples earlier, and I said I needed apples, and those
This
are
is
not
the baby.
apples. Yeah, that's the baby.
I'm glad my chapstick plays
No,
parts in this.
The
Huh?
baby
I'm
polar bear
glad
was
glad
right
my
here.
chapstick
It
plays
was
parts in
actually
this.
funny. So there was two big polar bears, the mother and the
Watch your finger.
daughter. So the
I
baby
was gonna
polar
say
bear.
the father would have been eating the polar baby.
So the baby polar bear is over here.
Here.
The baby polar bear is
Hold
right
on.
there. And so the mother
This-
polar bear is hallucinating.
This could be the trap. Careful, don't pinch your finger. Put it down, flat. Squish. Careful. I said be careful. It's just the principle, not the actual.
Okay, well, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it got caught.
And so the mother polar bear turned around, and the baby
minute.
polar bear for a minute. So the baby polar bear decided to wander off, being
Uh-huh.
clever in the house.
Being unclever.
Precocious.
Precocious.
Means curious.
It
To
was-
always, well, that's to always ask questions and inquisitive.
It was inquisitive.
She's like, yep, that too.
It was inquisitive. So the mother polar bear turned around. It started hallucinating. She was like, "Oh no, it got trapped." And so
She started hallucinating. I don't
Like-
think that's. Wait, I don't
Hallucinate means to imagine things.
think. Right.
No, whoever hallucinated.
Panic?
She was panicking. The baby got her in panic mode, so she's just like, oh no, what I'm supposed to do? It's trapped. I don't know how to take it out.
And then comes in the car.
The car come in, it scares them. No, it comes from right
Not
here.
over the kid.
Go around, Nadia.
So it came right here.
Nadia can't drive.
I can't.
So it
I'll run
scares
over a polar bear.
it scares the mother polar bear. The mother polar bear was like, I can't. It couldn't wait, so
It's okay,
They-
Mother Polar
they
Bear.
decided to help the baby polar bear. So they was like,
Sitting in the car.
Somebody had to drive.
but they decided they helped it. So the mother polar bear came back. No, it was like stopped right here because she was running too fast. She took her breath. She decided to walk. They got the baby polar bear out.
Did they jump in the car?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, and they drove off.
No. They let the baby polar bear run off. So the baby polar bear ran off, got to it, mama. The mama was like, seriously, you decided to go and be funny and get trapped?
It's in the car.
So she lectured the baby?
No, but she...
You would have if you were the mom? So glad we captured that.
And so the men watched the baby polar bear while this one came out like, I'm leaving you guys. Jumped in the car, started running.
That's the car.
They walked, jumped in the car,
You got a big old car.
and then
They jumped in the car too.
the polar bear was like,
Put him back in the car, Nate. Without
They
messing it
almost
up.
tipped it over.
Yeah, the polar bears came crashing over the car.
Can we talk about this piece of crap phone, please?
this phone
Wait,
is
excuse
not
me.
working.
Put it back where I had it. That is a piece of crap phone. This
works
is
now.
the most
Unnecessary.
phone, seriously, in all the world because the reception is horrid.
It is. It's so
It-
static.
It's picked up I've heard people driving by in trucks while having a conversation with an operator at AT&T. Really? Hyena? Okay. VTech. Let me see that. VTech. Who's its?
This is my tea.
Oh, Nigel, what's wrong with your tea?
It has leaves in it because
It
it's tea.
does. You need to get a whatchamacallit.
No, you should drink most of your leaves and then do a Harry Potter.
Okay. Model number.
Okay. I'll figure out
This
my
is the
future.
model number and serial. Serial and model. I mean, don't get me wrong. I bought it because it looked like a remote.
And then
Yeah, I like the remote. Oh my gosh, it's a red.
I liked it because it looked like a remote, but no, it's not. And then when it rings, God bless, when
It's
it
a
rings,
forever
someone should call the house phone.
you know what? That's a good idea. What happened to my cell
What
phone?
happened to mine? Anyone?
It's
Oh.
over
I'm using the cell phone to videotape.
Dirt.
I know, I get your phone.
So
I'll go
someone
get mine.
will either get mine or
Yes,
Nadia's.
mine.
This is what I think of this phone.
Oh yeah.
This is a good bread knife, though.
And this is
That
our
is
ring
not
for our
a bread
house.
knife.
That is a bread knife.
That is no.
That is a bread knife. I'm
I don't
sorry to
believe
tell
that.
You see how I just cut a whole loaf?
Look at that. Yeah. Look at this. Look at-
Oh, see?
Oh hey, it rings normal.
Hold on. You punk phone. Oh.
Oh, so you decide to ring shortly?
Okay,
when I
normally
call
there's
you?
this long, drawn out 5-minute ring.
I know it's like.
And then it stops.
And then it goes again. And again, like 3 times. And then it stops completely. And it's like, my gosh.
Really,
Oh my gosh. You forever phone. Oh, you got a missed call. Oh.
I did a
feel retarded.
I had a polar bear project to do. We did it yesterday. It was
Wanna go get it? Oh, you can't reach. Go get it.
Okay.
Go get it, fool. You
And
know who
it's-
called.
Oh, I was trying to make sure.
And we when we did the polar bear project, we had fun. And
But why were you so frowny face?
that was my focus face.
That was not a focus face. Focus face, but maybe, but certainly not focus face. Nuh-uh.
Put the fruit back.
With you and this fruit. Leave my fruit alone.
I think I drank all my leaves.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I don't care.
That should make the next phase really interesting.
So
Am I gonna be a plant in my next life?
my polar bear project.
I said the next phase. Bring it.
Kind of crumpled.
Come on, we can.
This is more fruit.
This is my polar bear project.
Oh, that
This is the polar bear.
Wait, come here. I hate the way that it dried. Give me.
Because he didn't.
No, that's what happens when you rely on someone who's unreliable.
What?
Right.
Wait.
He placed it in such a way where it hardened hard.
The wrong one.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong direction.
It's all crumbly.
So you see the
That's
snow.
the sun.
This is
by
right
the
here
way.
is the sun, and the rest these
Polar
white
bear.
Oh, hold on. I gotta
these
stand up.
white little things right here
No.
are the clouds.
You got
little
this.
He laid it on top of
No.
stuff.
Little icebergs.
Yeah, he laid it
and
on top.
whatnot.
All the
Thin
teddy
sheet of
bears that are
ice.
up there.
The polar bears. The mountains.
the snow.
The snow on the mountains.
Clouds.
The clouds, yeah.
And the
so-
icebergs.
Yeah.
She said that first.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't hear.
By the way, I'm hitting my head on this thing. Don't you see it? Oh, that was for Christmas. We left it up there because we're the type of people to leave Christmas decorations because we're still in the spirit.
January 7th.
We're still in spirit.
Don't lie.
We're still in Christmas
It's 'cause
season.
we celebrate Pascuas.
But
We celebrate Pascua.
That's
We
the-
No,
did it.
Pascuas.
What's-
with a P?
oh, Pascuas. Oh, that counts too. Okay, but other than that and Pascuas.
We put snow on here.
We don't remove Christmas decorations until
January 7th.
right, the 7th of January.
We sprinkled a little
That's
bit
the ending of
snow on
Pascuas
here.
or the beginning and ending?
No, I think it ends on the 6th, if I'm not mistaken.
We put some snow on here. Make sure we didn't get the polar bears so they won't have snow on them.
Don't.
And this right here is the sun, and all the way up there is the clouds and the mountains. You know how some mountains
Huh?
have,
27 minutes.
Okay, it's up to you how long you want to record this for.
you know how some mountains have some snow on top, but
She was telling about her the projects, that's why I was letting her
we
run.
put snow on there, but not that much, because some mountains have a lot of snow to cover it, but some mountains at the bottom
Yeah, I think we
are
forgot to put a little more snow on
so
that.
green, like right
Oh,
here.
right here.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't have to be snow everywhere.
No, but I mean, we put it over the top in areas so that you can see on top of most mountains is a cap of ice or snow. So it was just to capture depth.
The actual mountain.
Hence the reason the tissue is underneath the polar bear so that it'll show you depth.
And the
Going.
Oh, Mommy got stuck.
and
Thank you.
and so this is a baby
Okay,
polar
madam.
bear,
I painted the polar bears, by the way.
and
Hi, Julie.
Mama drew it.
my mom drew this, and it's
Don't rub too
I
hard.
liked it.
And carved it so I can pop it out.
So my big sister Nigel, she painted, and right after she done, we sticked it in glue, sticked it on
We
a
literally suck it in glue. too.
Literally, it took a
Literally.
glue mile. It was the whitest polar bear.
yes, and
What?
if
I was gonna give a polar bear fact.
if you know,
Give
Say
it
it.
back.
Okay. Did you know that a polar bear's fur is not actually white? Oh my gosh. The top layer is clear. It just gives off a white.
Reflection.
There we go. Reflection.
And its fur or its skin is actually what color?
brown, black.
Black.
The skin is actually
The
black.
polar bears are black.
That is probably
And-
why its nose is so dark. Because normally I would think it would be pink, kind of like a bunny.
Wait,
or a
and
cat or
wait, another awesome fact about the polar bear is the fact that when it's born, its fur is completely white. Well, it looks completely white, it's completely translucent. and it does not turn yellow until
Until it
it
gets
starts to age. But you
Which
can
makes
tell by
sense.
its color how old the polar bear is. So the more yellow the polar bear is, the
The
more
older.
the more age it
If
has.
it's like a completely yellow polar bear, oh my gosh, that polar bear is old.
But they do not live very long. They only
Right.
live up to about 25.
Oldest polar bear was a female. She lived up to be 42
In a zoo,
in a zoo.
in captivity.
Captivity.
In 1960, the biggest polar bear that ever lived was unfortunately killed. And it stood 11.12 feet tall.
Oh my god.
It weighed 2,210 pounds.
Oh,
Ooh, polar bear knowledge.
if you didn't know, this mother polar bear, if you had a very small house, say right here is a house.
A house or for people?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, polar bear decided to walk up, saw the dog. The dog bites the polar bear nose, wiggle it around, threw it on the ground, so the polar bear got back up.
Oh. I think your cat is regurgitating something quite horrible. Give me that. I'm gonna see what your cat's eating or
That's
not.
nasty.
Or returning.
Giving back.
And the polar bear, so the polar bear was at night.
Go ahead.
Allie, how come you're always the one choking?
Because she's always the one eating.
And so the polar bear decided to dig a hole in this area
No,
right
gross.
here. So say the hole is right down there, and so it walked over here.
the oven?
It digged a hole. The dog was right here. It was like woof, woof. The polar bear sniffed the dog, and the dog was about to bite the polar bear. So the polar bear got backed up, and so it was morning. The polar bear went back to its hole, fell asleep, came back. Right here, it landed like it did like what cats do,
Mm-hmm.
and so it walked over, and then it went back to its hole. It fell asleep again. It woke up in the night, walked over to this house. 2 minutes was looking out the window,
Mm-hmm.
and the dog was like, woof, woof, and the polar bear was like, staring at them.
Mm-hmm.
And so the man was taking pictures of the polar bears. I was like, they're not smart.
Yesterday we read about the man, or the people. Hi, Nish. Is that Allie?
Yeah.
Hi, Allie Cat.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday we read about the people who had a camp near where the polar bear were, and well, this one specific polar bear, and the polar bear would come around and play with the dog. They were under the impression that it was because the polar bear was trying to get some food, but he never attacked the dog. He always played, and they play wrestled and whatnot. And he was a very friendly animal. Now, mind you, this is a huge, massive beast.
Very huge, like I said.
It was like this big, but I think it was a little bit bigger, about like right here.
Still, I can't say that I would want to play with a polar bear.
Yeah, no. If I'd ever played with a polar bear,
A polar bear.
I'd be frightened. Kind of like playing with
So
Mordu.
say
With who?
Mordu.
Oh yeah, from the movie
Brave.
Yeah.
So say a polar bear could be a polar bear. A polar bear is very smart. Say a seal is right here.
Mhm.
So the
How far can a polar bear smell a seal from?
from 30
Up to.
Up to a mile or so.
No, I thought it was 4.
30
Yeah, up to 4 or 5 miles.
Under 3 feet of ice.
Yeah.
Yes, but sometimes if the seal is like, so say the seal is right here,
Mhm.
and so the polar bear is right here, and it goes under the water, sneaks up on the seal.
Simone, did you want us to draw a seal?
Mm.
Okay, because I can. No, actually, I don't want to. Because it has nothing. It doesn't look like the mom is hunting. It looks like she's relaxing.
And so a pole, it can actually smell a seal. If it's, so say a polar bear is all the way down there and the seal hole is right here. It can smell it.
Yeah, we said that for 4 miles.
Well,
Up to 4 miles.
I thought it was 5 miles.
It could be up to
No, and
20
3 to 4
apart.
feet deep.
It could be up to 20 miles.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's
No,
20
polar
miles. No, not 20 miles.
Mm-mm.
Not 20 miles at all.
4. Yeah, 4.
And a polar
Either
bear.
way, that's some sniffing.
So one day I watched a video
Serious smell.
about One day I watched a video about a polar bear, and this polar bear, it was a male, it was a female, and so she was right here. She saw the seal. She jumped in the water. She got right here. She swam from over there all the way to right here, lived up, got back underwater, swam. The seal was like looking this way, so the head pops up, covered its nose, went back down, and so it came back.
Did a whole ninja.
And
Whole ninja. It was like, came up over like a peak of ice like
Like
this.
this.
It was like, only showing its eyes
It
so it
was
could
like-
see the seal because it didn't want the seal to turn around and see its nose. Because naturally, because of the reflection of the snow, it looks white, like an ice thing.
iceberg.
Right.
And so the polar bear,
That has not been yet proven.
Oh no, they saw it in that video.
It has
But
been.
I mean, it's still, there's some speculation with regards to whether or not a polar bear can actually think enough to know that it has a black nose. So they've never actually seen a polar bear put its paw on its nose. However,
We have actually seen.
right.
They have caught an animal in mid-attack with animal.
That video that
Mostly
the girl
seal.
saw
It
was pretty good.
Showed only this part
yes,
of its face.
no, it showed its nose. The iceberg was about
Like it
this
showed
big.
the stout. Like the animal was coming up like
Maybe
this.
it is possible that whoever posted that did not have the latest updated YouTube videos or however you saw the information captured.
Probably not, but it was, the person was really, it was he or she was close enough to catch a full
View of its
view
eyes.
of the actual polar bear, where the polar bear was, what,
Did it do?
Right.
And,
and then the seal, like almost every detail of the seal. Not that close, but he was in the water close enough to see the seal.
and so the polar bear got back under the water, waited. It
Swam under the ice.
It swam under the ice, jumped back from this side,
in front of the seal.
no, behind the seal tail. And so it was about to bite the seal, but the seal, it was so close, but the seal jumped back in the water.
Flopped in the woods. Big seal.
Nigel and I were watching something on the Arctic. What was it? The Arctic Earth or something? We saw a series of killer whales torturing a seal to the point where it was almost funny, but not really. It was horrible because they were
sick.
bullying.
Torturing?
They were playing with their meal. They literally were playing. They were appetizing us. Yes.
We're
They-
gonna die.
Oh, that makes sense. They were tipping the iceberg over.
Appetizing them like penguins.
They literally were.
30 feet. Watch it.
Mhm.
Love that movie.
So, a polar bear,
First. Not second.
a polar bear,
pretty good.
a polar bear.
Okay, we're gonna round this out because we're running into 40 minutes of video. We're at 39:34. So long story short,
A polar bear.
polar bears are awesome.
Polar bears are really awesome. I like him.
Well, the voice came back. We started this video to hear Pooty's voices.
We ended up hearing about polar bear fights.
Yes, and then we were educated on polar bears and polar bear learning by Nina Simone.
And then the bus came back.
A polar
Yes.
bear
You're closing it out with the bus.
can
Closing it out.
claw a killer whale in its blowhole and lift it up and it can stick the other claws in its back and it lifts it up.
I want to see that video.
I do too. I want to say I never want to be really cool.
It was that one when that polar bear, when the mother polar bear baby,
But the baby got caught in the